YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of play reviews, we're gonna go ahead and check out the new Shapeshifters Icon card for none other than Baggio. Baggio is a 95 rated card. He has the controlled explosive acceleration type, right footer with 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now, in order to complete the SBC, boys, there are 9 different requirements that it's gonna cost you roughly 350,000 coins to complete, which is actually a pretty decent price for him. I feel like this year in FC25, Baggio has not been the most popular of icon cards, but with the upgrades does actually seem to be quite solid. Now, he can play the right wing, right mid, and striker positions, and if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, I feel like with Roberto Baggio, like the technical side to his game is going to be really effective. 94 shooting, 95 passing, and 96 dribbling for the card. I feel like with this version of Baggio, man, he actually got some really nice upgrades. Now, with him being only able to play the right wing, right mid, and striker positions, I mean, for me personally, boys, I feel like it's going to be best to run him out wide. Now, if you do run a 2-striker formation, maybe pairing him with like a taller, more physical type of striker would actually be not too bad, but you do want to maybe try to incorporate him a little bit more like a playmaker in your starting 11. Now, the physical side to his game doesn't look too bad. Really good pace at 96 and then also 85 physicality. I would personally go ahead and give him a chem style to improve on the physicality even more. Now, with Baggio, he can have the controlled explosive, and mostly explosive acceleration types. If you go ahead and give the card the engine chem style to improve on his agility and balance even more, he is going to have the mostly explosive acceleration type. And I mean, we're going to be very close to maxing out his passing. His pace is going to be maxed out, and then also a really nice upgrade to his dribbling. But if you do want to maybe use him a little bit more like a goal scorer, I mean, the hot chemistry style would be another really good option. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 12 different playstyles: the finesse shot, technical, first touch, and trickster playstyle pluses. I feel like playstyle pluses wise, it's pretty decent, man. The finesse shot is going to work really well with the card. The technical is really good as well. And then if you do run him at the striker position, I mean, the first touch and the trickster playstyles aren't too bad either. So, I mean, as you guys can see, man, he does have a very solid setup when it comes to his playstyles. I feel like him not having ping pass or tiki taka is a bit of a letdown. And then maybe like the quick step and then also the relentless playstyles would have been really nice as well. But other than that, boys, with the ball control playstyles and then also the scoring playstyles should still be quite effective in game. Every player role plus also very nice to see, boys. There is going to be a lot of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game. And like I said, boys, I mean, 350,000 coins for the SBC actually isn't too bad. So far for the Shapeshifters promo, I mean, we did get the David Beckham SBC. There was also Nemanja Vidic. It's going to be very interesting to compare Baggio with some of those players and just see whether or not it's worth actually picking this card up. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Baggio card. We're going to be playing him at the right wing position in the 4-3-3 formation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Baggio Shapeshifters Icon card. And I must say, man, I'm actually really excited to test this card out. I don't know about you guys, man, but I actually like when we get kind of like some special cards that are a little bit underrated, maybe like icon cards that aren't the most desirable. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, with Baggio, he does have really good dribbling stats overall. He does have a bit of a smaller build in game, and then also the 5-star skill moves and the trickster playstyle plus. And as you guys can see, man, he is very smooth on the ball. I don't know, man, but I feel like the standout stat for the card is probably going to be his dribbling. His finishing is probably going to be really good as well. Roberto Baggio. Now, let's see if maybe try to get off to a good start in game number 1. Just a little bit of left stick dribbling right here. That's not too bad, boys. L2, R2 tap, and then just go for a finesse shot, 5-star weak foot. It's a decent attempt. The finesse shot playstyle plus is going to be a huge part to his game. Now, a right-footed player on the right side, I mean, you are going to have to hit a lot of his finesse shots with his weak foot. Now, we did give the card the engine chem style, so he does have the mostly explosive acceleration type. If we test out the speed boost, it's not bad, boys. It's not bad. I will say he isn't like the quickest of players I've ever used, but the speed boost does seem to be quite decent. Roberto Baggio, ball roll finesse shot. He does get the block, boys. Unlucky. I know he's a Shapeshifters card, boys, but honestly, I feel like the cam position would probably be the best for him. Ball roll finesse shot, 5-star weak foot. Again, a decent attempt. Baggio keeping the pressure up, boys. That's not too bad. I mean, so far has been a very responsive player. Use the technical playstyle plus, trickster playstyle plus as well. Roberto Baggio, good close control right there. I'm just going to go speed boost in between the fullback and the center back. And then just the regular shot, boys. It's actually wide. I will say my aim should have been a little bit better right there. Immobile, that's a lovely tackle right there. Come on, boys. We got to try to get that goal right back. Baggio fake shot onto his left foot. Finesse shot with the 5-star weak foot. It's a decent finish, boys. I will say, at the right wing, right mid position, he does kind of feel like a right wing, right mid. But, I mean, it isn't anything too crazy at the moment. Maybe the move is to like run him at the striker position, maybe like a 2-striker formation. Alrighty boys, now into extra time we go. As you guys know, he doesn't have the relentless playstyle, so I feel like he's going to be quite tired now. Ribery, that's a good tackle right there. Baggio again, there goes the speed boost. I actually really like the first touch playstyle plus. I feel like it's actually been quite effective so far. Finesse shot again. It's not great, boys. It's not great. It was a little bit like central. It didn't even really look like a finesse shot. Butragueño, nice. First time pass. Again, boys, great attacking positioning. Ball roll, finesse shot. That's a much better finish, man. I will say the attacking positioning, like when it comes to picking up really nice pockets of space, I feel like as an inside forward is the best way to go ahead and use them. Loose touch again, boys. Now, if we can get one more goal in this game, we should be good. Maignan, first time ball. Baggio, ping it into Petr Cech. Go for the shot. It's a lovely finish, boys. I will say there is a bit of variety with the way that you can incorporate him. If you do want to use him a little bit more like a playmaker, like his passing has been really good, and then the finishing hasn't been too bad either. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. I think that is safe to say. I mean, for 350,000 coins, a decent SBC. Now, I will say EA did a really good job of giving him some upgrades that the card very much needed, but there are still some aspects to his game that do kind of let him down. But yeah, man, let's even get off to a good start in game number 2. Just a little bit of patient build up right here. Baggio again, man, great attacking positioning, ball roll, finesse shot. It's a good finish, man. A right-footed player on the right side for finesse shots isn't ideal. But, I mean, for the most part, if you can cut in onto his left foot, the left-footed finishing has been really good so far. And this is also without giving him like a chemistry style to improve on the shooting even more. If you give him the hot chemistry style, I feel like that would actually work really well. First time over the top through ball. Baggio, can we get to it? Let's go for a chip shot. Oh, it's a cheeky finish. He's going to get it off of the line, boys. Just needed a little bit more power behind that. Now, I kid you not, boys. I'm pretty sure this guy's playing a 3-back, which is something that you don't see too often. Baggio, play it back. A little bit of tiki-taka football, regular shot, clean finish, man. He does have a really good strike on him. So, I mean, if you do want to run him at the striker position, I personally wouldn't run him as like a lone striker. But if you do run like a 2-striker formation, that wouldn't be too bad. Now, because this guy's playing 3 at the back, boys, we low-key have like a lot of space in between like his defenders. So we're just going to try to play that through. Nice, Butragueño. Let's just reverse it back to him. And then Baggio, regular shot. It's a great finish, man. A lot of power behind that shot. So again, man, he's definitely capable of scoring a lot of goals for you. Baggio again. Let's go for another ball roll finesse shot. It is a little bit further out. That's clean, boys. Like I said, I feel like we're starting to get used to the card a little bit. Well, boys, because game number 2 didn't last too long, we're going to go ahead and play one more game in today's video. Now, very early on in game number 3, boys, I might try to overload the right-hand side. Baggio, good close control right there. Let's just go ahead and play through. Good ball into check. Touch, touch, ball roll, finesse shot. He is going to get a touch to it, man. Unlucky. Mike Maignan, nice. Baggio is making that run. I'm just going to go for like a little chip through ball. Nice. Finesse shot playstyle plus 5-star weak foot is good, man. I honestly think that his finesse shot with his weak foot's better. And that's what I'm talking about, boys, because in that play right there, we could just run in a straight line and go with his strong foot, or we can cut it in and go for his weak foot, man. Both finishing styles is very good with the card. I mean, it's definitely going to give your opponent something to think about. Baggio again with the R1 dribbling. I'm going to go all the way. Power shot playstyle. He does have the power shot playstyle, boys. That's a decent attempt. Baggio again. Let's just go ahead and drop it back right here, boys. Straight from kickoff. Play through the middle. Oh, you know what, man? Butragueño actually made a really good run, but we're just going to go speed boost and now look for the cutback, boys. That speed boost right there was actually really, really nice. Now, for me personally, boys, I feel like maybe like the rapid or the quick step playstyle plus would have been a much better addition for the card. But I mean, with just the rapid playstyle, the speed boost has been pretty decent. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Baggio Icon card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say, boys, with the upgrades, a very solid player in game. Now, I feel like EA did a really good job of actually giving him upgrades that would make the Icon card a little bit more desirable. But there's definitely some aspects to his game that are still missing to really take him to like a whole nother level. Now, we did go ahead and give the card the engine chem style, so he does have the mostly explosive acceleration type. And I mean, with 99 acceleration and 99 sprint speed, he was quite quick in game. I feel like at this stage of FC25, it's actually really important for like your player out wide to have either the rapid or the quick step playstyle pluses. He does have the rapid playstyle, but then not the quick step. So, I mean, he is pretty quick in game, but not the quickest of players. But I will say, boys, for the most part, the physical side to his game was quite decent. 84 strength and 75 aggression. Not the strongest of players on and off the ball, but very jammy going forward. The technical side to his game is obviously where the card excels, man. I mean, 94 shooting, 95 passing, and 96 dribbling for the card. He's an absolute technician on the ball, and I think that from an attacking perspective, he can do everything really well. Even though he is a right-footed player down that right-hand side, I feel like cutting in onto his left foot and and going for a finesse shot was still really OP in game. And then you do have that variety going forward, because obviously you can just continue to run and go for a regular shot with him, or you can cut in and go for a finesse shot, man. Definitely gives your opponent something to think about. Incredible passing and incredible dribbling as well, so if you do want to implement him a little bit more like a playmaker, you most definitely can. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the value of the SBC like a 7 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the right wing position in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 9 different requirements. It is going to cost you roughly 350,000 coins to complete, which is a decent price for him. Now, Roberto Baggio is not the most desirable of icon cards this year in FC25, but with the upgrades, man, I feel like he's most definitely capable of playing up top or out wide. The only real letdown that I did notice with the card is the fact that he doesn't have the relentless playstyle, and like the quick step would have been a really nice addition for the card as well. And then maybe like a 4th playstyle plus, other than like the trickster or the first touch, just to make him a little bit more effective, would have been really nice to see as well. But other than that, man, for the most part, he does have a pretty solid setup. For me personally, I feel like if the SBC was maybe like 200 to 250,000 coins, a lot more people would have completed him. But for the price, I do think that there's better options out there. If you do want to maybe like use your fodder to complete Butragueño and then maybe like save your coins to complete the evolution, I feel like that's probably the better option. But nevertheless, man, if you do end up completing the SBC, I feel like you're still getting a pretty solid player in game. With Baggio, he does have the unique body type, but if I had to compare him with like a specific type of player, he does kind of give me like a Butra type of vibe. So yeah, if you do end up completing the SBC, you are still getting a pretty solid player in game, but I feel like there's most definitely better options out there. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.